أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Here we are continuing lesson number 10 of the Madinah book 1, Darsul Ashir, as you can see. And Alhamdulillah, this is the almost the middle part of the book. As we said, the book is made up of a total of 23 lessons. 23 lessons, and this is the 10th one, Darsul Ashir. So as I said previously, after this 10th lesson in particular, then there comes the grammar aspect. We said that after this lesson, there will be a grammar lessons for the lesson 1 to the lesson 10. We explain much on the grammar. As I said, very, very important, especially in understanding the help us in the understanding of the Quran. As I said, the book is made up of 2 aspects. We have the vocabulary aspects and as well as the grammar aspects. So the vocabulary aspects help us in basically understanding meanings of some words and speaking and other things. But the grammar aspect, as I said, is one of the main important things that help us to understand and appreciate how the structure of the language at large. And the reason why we are making it separately, the grammar lessons, is to explain it much better. You know, when you have a good foundation in something, if you are trying to climb to the upper stage, it will be very easy. But if the foundation is not good to begin with, definitely when you are trying to study further, it will be difficult. So when we delve into the book 2, the aspect will maybe start learning an aspect of grammar. And we need this basic knowledge of this basic grammar that we have just came across, and we are yet to come across some. So it plays a very important role. So that's why we are making separate lesson to explain it much better. So we have a total of about 11 or 12 lessons for that session, grammar session especially. So after that will be the next step after this part. Okay. So without wasting much time, let's quick start. So have a Darsul Ashir, lesson number 10. So this is a dialogue, as you can see, between Hamid and then Muhammad. But as usually, before we read from the book, we explain certain things so that things will be very easy when we go into the book. So let's look at here. The main aspect of this lesson is Ad-Damir or Ad-Damair. Damir simply means a pronoun. The plural is Damair, pronouns. So if you can remember the last time we looked at Damirul Munfasil. Damir could either be Munfasil or Muntasil. Damirul Munfasil or Damirul Muttasil. So we looked at this one in one of the lessons. We looked at this part, and that was all called the Damirul Munfasil, pronouns. Detached pronouns, they can stand on their own. But this one, we haven't looked at it, but it is also very easy. It is called Damirul Muttasil, and those ones, they cannot stand on their own. They basically always will see them attached to nouns, a particular noun. So that is why they are called Damirul Muttasil, attached pronouns. Muttasil is coming from the word ittasala, to connect. Ittasala means to connect. So for example, you see ittasil bihi. It's usually used ittasil bihi. Call him. Yes, call. When you are using a phone to call someone, they usually say ittasil bihi. Call him. Yani connect to him. So muttasil means connected. You see. So attached or attached from the base, they are all depicting the same meaning. So attached pronouns. So that is why they are called that. But munfasil, I hope you can see fasil in it. And you can remember we just explained fasil. I think that was the last lesson, the lesson number 9, we explained fasil. You can remember fasil, classrooms being separated. So you can see the word coming in there. Munfasil. So they can stand on their own, detached pronouns. Okay. So this one is just simply what we have in English, like Anna, I, Anta, you, Auntie, you, female, who are he, and then he, she. So they can stand on their own. For example, I say, I went to school. I went to school. Or you ask, for example, Yani, you said, for example, you're asking a question, who came here? Who came here? You are speaking to a lot of people. Someone say, I. You see, I, it can stand on its own. But when these pronouns, this one, it represent my. Kya represent your. Ki represent your, but feminine, for female. Who, this one, it represent his. Her, it represent his. So they can stand on their own. When I say my, you are expecting a particular noun to come. So that's why they are attached pronouns. They are always attached to a particular noun. You can say my and keep quiet. We are expecting to hear something. You are saying my book or my something. So they are always attached. So that's what they call attached pronouns. So this one is I, and this one is like my. So these ones are kind of like possessive. Okay, so let's look at example here. Like here, you have kitabun, and then you want to see kitab. So here is kitabukia. This is this one. It refers to anta, you. Anta means you, but kia means your. So if you attach it here, it is attached to nouns. So when you attach it, kitabukia, it will depict what? Your book. So, but you can't say, so as you wanted to say your book, you can't say kitabu anta. You can say book, you, or you book. Even in English, that's not correct. You see, you have to use it different, your book. So that is what this one signifies. The kya. So kitabu kya, your book. Kitabu hu, that's this one, his book. Kitabu ha, her book. Kitabi, this one is called ya mutakallim. Kitabi, my book. Kitabi, my book. Okay, so I hope that is clear. So these are the attached pronouns. That is always attached to nouns. You can see they can stand on their own. Okay. And when they are attached to a particular noun, they tend to become what? Mudaf ilay. They tend to become mudaf ilay. Mudaf ilay. I hope that is clear. Mudaf ilay. Yes, there's a relationship, idafa relationship. I mean possession, possessive relationship between them. As you can see, kitabu kya. It means the book is owned by this pronoun. Of course. So there's mudaf ilay relationship between them. So whenever they are attached, they say idafa relationship between them. And then now, of course, will be the mudaf. I hope that is clear. Okay. So let's continue. Now we have here. Okay. So we have just talked about here these attached pronouns that have been attached to some particular, or that have been attached to nouns. But however, there are few particular nouns. We call them al-asma'ul khamsa. Asma'ul khamsa. These particular nouns, they have different conjugation. They are nouns just like kitabun, kalamun, daftarun, mirwahatun, ghurfatun, whatever. They are just like nouns, of course. But what happens is that if you are trying to attach these attached pronouns to them, you can't just attach it like here, the way these ones are attached. They have a different conjugation. For example, kitabu kya, your book. Kitabu hu, his book. Or kitabu kya, kalamu kya, daftaru kya, maktabu kya. You see, madrasatuka, fasluka. So all these ones, you simply attach the pronouns. But this particular nouns, you can't just attach the pronoun to them like that. For example, abun. Abun means father, right? Abun means father. So if you want to say, you can say abuka. You can't just take, if you want to say your father, you can't just take this ka and come and attach it to them. Abuka. No, they have different way of conjugating. Before you attach these pronouns to them, there need to be something to be done before you attach it. So that is what makes them, a little bit strange as compared to other regular nouns in Arabic language. So this one is the Asma'ul Khamsa. We call them Asma'ul Khamsa. And Khamsatun is 5, right? So there are five nouns. There are 5 nouns. Abun, Ahun, Hamun, Fu, and then Zu. So these are the 5 nouns that have different conjugation. Repeat conjugation. What happens is that we're just going to look at the conjugation. Later on, there will be this lesson. You study it into further. But just know that what we need to know now is that this particular 5 words, they have different conjugation or different way of writing it when this particular attached pronouns are attached to them. So how are they written? So now let's look at that. Okay, so for the ya mutakallim, it is constant. It doesn't have problem. What I mean is that if you want to say my abun, my father, ahun, brother, my brother, in that other, you won't change it. It will just be regular as this one. You just attach the ya to them. So let me repeat. For the ya, this pronoun, you can attach it to them without any problem. But the rest of the doma'ir, this ha, this who, this ka, when you are trying to attach them, that's when something had to be done. I hope that is clear. So like here, abun, let's attach the ya, abi, my father. And then here, ahun, just attach the ya, ahun, attach the ya, ahi, my brother. But here, for the rest of the pronouns like ka, if you are trying to attach ka, what we need to do is that you have to attach wow. You have to put wow before you can attach the pronoun. So let me make it while there. Let me make it clear here. You can see here, wa is attached, wa is attached, wa is attached, wow is attached, wow is attached, and wow is attached. So that is just the strange thing you need to do. If you are trying to attach any of the pronoun kya, who, ha, to any of them, you have to put wow, 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 wow before you attach these ones, with the exception of the ya. So for example, ahun or abun, father. So if I want to say your father, I will say abuka. I will just attach the kya like that. Wow had to be added. You have to put wow before the kya will now come. So it will be abuka. There is an extension. The wow will elongate the pronunciation. I hope that is clear. So abuka. Now ahun, you will say ahuka. You say ahuka, you say what? Ahuka. With the wow. The wow has to be there. So ahuka. The same way. Abuhu, his father. Ahuhu, his brother. Abuha, her father. Ahuha, her brother. So I hope that is clear. So that is how they are done, with the exception of this year. This year, if you want to say my father, my brother, my father-in-law, my whatever, the rest, you simply attach the ya, just like normally other nouns are done. But apart from this ya, all other attached pronouns, ha, hu, kya, ki, if you are trying to attach it, you must add wow before. I hope that is clear. Okay, and what's it? So that is this about this Asma'ul Hamza. That's what we need to do for now. But as I said, later on, We'll see much about it. Later on, we'll see much about it. Okay. So now let's read from the lesson. So we have here Hamidun. As I said, there's a dialogue between Hamid and Muhammad. So Hamid is speaking. Man anta is asking a question. Man anta, of course. Ana talibun bil jami'a. Ana talibun bil jami'ati. I am a student at the university. So this B is a harf jar. Of course, you can see here is having kesra. So it is a harf jar. It means at. It could mean a lot of things. But right now in this context, it means at. So bil jami'ati, at the university. Bil madrasati, at the school. Bil fasl, at the class. So in the other. But it could mean a lot. It could mean a lot. Depends on the case. So as we go, we'll see other meanings of it. But for now, in this context, it means at. I hope that is clear. So ana talibun bil jami'ati. I am a student at the university. Anta hamzatul istifham. Alamatul istifham. Anta talibun jadidun. So it's asking a question. Naam ana talibun jadidun. Okay. Min aina anta? Min aina anta? Ana min al-Hindi. Masmuka. So masmuka. 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 Attached pronoun. How you can see it? Masmuka. What is your own name? So the care refers to you. Masculine. Masmuka. What is your name? If it were to be feminine, masmuki. Okay. Attached pronoun. It's me. So you see, again, it's me. It's me. Attached pronoun. Muhammadun. Waman haza al-fata. Waman haza al-fata allazi ma'aka. Ma'aka. See, attached pronoun. Waman haza al-fata. So, waman haza al-fata. Fata means a young man. A young man is all called fata. So called fata. Woman has al fata lazi ma'aka. And who is this young man who is with you? Who is with you? Okay. So he says, Huwa zamili. So attached pronoun. Huwa zamili. He is my colleague. Zamilun means classmate or a colleague. So huwa zamili, my classmate. Huwa aidan min al-Hindi. Huwa aidan min al-Hindi. Is he also from? Aidan means also. Min al-Hindi, from India. La huwa min al-Yaban. No, he is from Japan. Masmuhu. So you can see attached pronoun. Ismun. His initially ismun. Ismuhu, his name. So masmuhu, what is his name? What is his name? So this particular ma, please take note very well. We are going to see two types of ma as we go. This particular ma is called ma al-istifhamiyya. Ma al-istifhamiyya. Istifham simply means question. So ma al-istifhamiyya means ma of interrogation or ma of questioning. So this particular ma is interrogative. Masmuka. So you see, what is your name? It is in for questioning. What is something? But we could also have another type of ma, which is for negation. It is called ma and nafi. Ma and nafi. And that particular ma is for negation. So for example, Zahaba means what? He went. Zahaba means he went. So if you see ma Zahaba, so for example, Zahaba means he went. So Zahaba tu, I went. Zahaba tu, I went. So if you see ma Zahaba tu, I didn't went. Zahaba tu initially means I went. Zahaba tu, I went. Or Kharaji tu, I left. But if you add this ma Zahaba tu or ma Kharaji tu, it means I didn't. So take note, there could be two types of ma as we are seeing. Not at even as we go, we study other types of the ma. But in this particular lesson, we'll see two types. So when we get there, it will have a different meaning. Here it is asking question, what? Okay. So, as you can see, so he says that Ismuhu, his name, Hamza too. His name is Hamza. His name is Hamza. Okay, so we are identifying the attached pronoun at Domir al-Muttasil. So, ma lugatuka, what is your language? Ya Muhammad, lugati, my language. Lugati al-Urdiyatu. No Urdu, that is his language. Urdu language. Okay, so let's continue. So we have here Hamid is speaking. Hamid is speaking. So he says that Ahiya lugatun sahlatun. Ahiya lugatun sahlatun. Is it an easy language? Sahlatun, easy language. Is it an easy language? So this and this are what? What is their relationship? Is it mudof ilay? Is it naat wal man'ut? Is it what and what? What is their relationship? Yes, it is naat wal man'ut. This one is the naat, and this one is the man'ut, the adjective, and then the qualified noun. Okay. An easy language. So now, yes, here lugatun sahlatun. It is an easy language. Wa hamzatu ma lugatuhu. So you see, who is an attached pronoun, his language. So you can now see what I was saying. Okay, that's still the interrogative one. Wa hamzatu ma lugatuhu, what is his language? Lugatuhu, so you see, attached pronoun. Lugatuhu al-yabaniyatu. Al-yabaniyatu. Okay, so that's the Japanese language. Wahiya lugatun sa'batun. Wahiya lugatun sa'batun. It is a difficult language. Okay. Aina abuka, your father. So this is an attached pronoun. So you see, not abuka. It is initially abun. Yes, abun. Here, yes, alif and ba, abun, father. But if you want to say abuka, you will say abuka. You see there, they have introduced a wow. Why? It is from the Asma'ul Khamsa. Those 5 nouns, if you are going to attach the pronoun, with the exception of the ya, all other attached pronouns, you have to introduce wow. So abuka, not abuka. Aina abuka, ya Muhammad. Abi, so you see this ya. Abi, this ya mutakallim. Okay. So Abi, not Abu. No, you can't even pronounce it. You see, but as I said, when it is the ya, you wouldn't introduce that wow. So Abi fil Kuwait, huwa tabibun shahirun. He's a famous doctor, right? Wa aina ummuka. So this is an attached pronoun. Where's your mother? Here I don't feel Kuwait. She is also in Kuwait. Ma'a Abi. So you see, attached pronoun, ma'a abi. Ma'a means with. Ma'a, this one. It means with. So ma'a abi, with my father. Okay. So he said, here, mudarrisatun hunaka. She is a teacher. Hunaka, there. Okay. She's a teacher there in Kuwait. Right? So someone is asking here. Hamidun is asking a question again. Okay. Azhabta, did you go? This means interrogative question. So when you see it's question, Hamzatul Istifham. Azhabta, so the ta, you see the ta. It's an attached pronoun. Azhabta ila al-Kuwaiti ya Muhammad. Have you went to Kuwait? Ya Muhammad. Oh Muhammad. Naam zahabtu. Yes, I have went. Wazamiluka. Wazamiluka. And your colleague. Aina abuhu. Where is his father? Abuhu, his father. Fil Yaban. Huwa tajirun kabirun. ألك أخ يا محمد؟ نعم لي أخ واحد. Yes, I have one brother. أخ means brother. واحد means one. So li, I have. This is a lam al-mulk. You can remember. It comes for possession. And then when you attach this one, it means I have. So li, I have. Akhun wahidun. I have one brother. Ismuhu, his name. Ismuhu, his name. Usamatu, his name is Usamatu. Wa huwa ma'i, and he is with me. Ma'i. So you can remember I said ma'a. Ma'a means with. So if you want to say with me, ma'i, with he, ma'ahu, with her, ma'aha, you just attach the pronoun to it. Okay. وهو معي هنا, here, is with me here, في المدينة المنورة, in مدينة المنورة. Okay. ولي أخت, and I have a sister. واحدة, one sister. One sister. I have one sister. So you can see this li again. I have أخت واحدة, one sister. So wahidatun means one. Of course, there is a particular lesson where we study the adad and ma'dud numbers. There is a lesson that is designated for that. So we will learn it separately. So don't bother for now about these numbers. We'll study how numbers are in Arabic language in the coming lessons. So he said, Ismuha, her name. So you can see Ismuha, her name. Zainabu, وهي في العراق, and she's in Iraq. مع زوجها, with her husband. With her husband. With her husband. زوجها مهندس. زوجها مهندس. Her husband. مهندس is an engineer, right? Hamidun says, أعندك سيارة يا أخي. أعندك سيارة يا أخي. Do you have a car? يا أخي. أعندك. So inda means have. Just like lam al-mulk. We'll see that in the next page, don't worry. But inda means it's also like for possession. So indaka, you have. Indi, I have. Indahu, he have. Indaha, she has. Indahada, she have. So Muhammadun says, La, ma indi, I don't have. So you see the ma I was talking about. Here, it is not asking a question. Right? It is not asking a question. This particular ma here, it is not asking a question like we saw. Ma is muke, what is your name? That particular ma was interrogative. But this one is negation. Indi sayaratun means I have a car. Inda means it comes for possession. Inda means, I told you the last time, it can mean a lot of things. One of the meaning is possession. Just like the lam al-mulk. Lam al-mulk. So indahu, he have. Indi, I have. Like here, indi, I have. Okay. We'll see the summary in the next page. So you just come down. So indi, I have. So if I had said, or if this phrase was indi sayyaratu, it means I have a car. But as far as the ma comes, I told you it's a negation in nafi. So it is an adawa, is from the adawa to nafi. The article or particles of negation. There are particular things that we use for negation. Just like in English, don't, not, no, all those things are for negation. So this one in particular is for negation. Here, not interrogative, not questioner. So take note of that. So ma indi sayyaratun, I don't have a car. Indi darajatun. Indi darajatun, I have. So this one is also an attached pronoun. Indi, I have. Darajatun. Darajatun is a bicycle. I have a bicycle. Hamzatu, indahu. Hamzatu So Hamza indahu, so we see indahu, he has sayyaratun, a car. Okay, what's it? So we have here particular exercise. Ajib anil as'ilatil atiyah. So you are going to answer the following questions. But this is yani relative. This one depends on every person. It's personal questions. Okay. Like here you can see Masmukia, what is your name? So you have your name and someone to have his name. So you write your name. You answer. Ajib anil as'ilatil atiyah. Answer the following questions. They want you to answer the following questions. So you are supposed to, this one is for the student. We are going to give this assignment as an assignment to the student, but we will provide a sample answer. A sample answer. I will just answer it, a sample one, so that maybe if you want to compare, cross-check, you can do so. But this one is an assignment. In this lesson, we have two assignments that we will give to the student to answer and try on their own, so that they will understand better, and then they can check and follow up with the answers we will provide for those assignments. Okay. So Masmukia, what is your name? So you answer. Maluga Tukia, what is your language? What language do you speak? So you put answer. Aina Umukia, where's your mother? Is she staying in which country? So you answer. Alaka Uhtun, do you have a sister? Okay, in that other. Aindakia Darajatun, do you have a bicycle? Aindakia Daftarun, do you have a notebook? So there's nothing that is strange here. We have seen almost everything here. There's nothing new here. So please just take your time, go through it, and then answer. And then you can cross-check with our answer we are going to provide, inshallah, for you. Okay, so let's go to the next assignment, right? So we have here several other assignments that are given to us to improve our understanding. Dafil farag fi ma yali domir. So abdomir, this or this. So you are supposed to fill in the blank in each of the following sentences with the suitable pronoun. This or this, who or her. This means he, not he, but his. And then this one will mean in terms of possession, and this one will mean hers. So you are supposed to fill it in. This is for masculine and this is for feminine. So when they are talking about masculine, you use this one. When it is about feminine, you use this one. So look at this one. هذه البنت طالبة. هذه البنت طالبة. This bintu. ما معنى bintu? ما معنى bintu? Daughter, right? Daughter. طالبة. What is طالبة? So this is what? Al-Badal. You can remember. This is Al-Badal. This daughter, طالبة, is a student, right? Is a student. Ismuhu. Sorry. Ismu. So you have to fix whether this or this. Of course, we are talking about a female. So we have to use this one. So Ismuha. Use this one. Ismuha Zainabu. Muhammadun Tabibun. Muhammad is a doctor. Wabnu, and his. So what I say, I'm going to say his son or her son. Muhammad. So we say his son. So you bring this one here. So Wabnuhu Muhandisun, and his son is an engineer. Hazar Rajulu, this man, Tajirun Kabirun, is a big merchant. Or a trader. Big trader. Ismu, you're talking about a Rajul Iman. So Ismuhu, his name is Abdullah. His name is Abdullah. Aminatul fil Gulfati. Amina is in the room. Wa Ummu, and I say his mother or her mother. Aminatu, of course, female. So wa Ummuha, and her mother. Fil matbahi, is in the kitchen. Aisha tu tabibatun. Aisha is a doctor, a female doctor, of course. Tabibatun. Wa ukhtuha. Why? Aisha to female. Mumarridatun, and her sister is Ines. خرج محمد من الفصل. خرج معه. Muhammad left from the class. خرج محمد من الفصل. Muhammad left from the class. وخرج معه, and left with him. Ma'a means with. If you attach the who, ma'ahu, with he or with him, yani Muhammad, this pronoun who is returning back to Muhammad. وخرج معه زميله, and his colleague Zamilun or his mate left with him, yani with Muhammad. Okay. So have here another assignment. Assignment I mean, right? So better understanding. Okay. So هاتي 5 أسئلة وأجوبة كالمثال الآتية. So we are going to hati bring or make 5 questions with their answers on this pattern. 5 answers. 5 questions and answers. 5 questions. 5 questions and answers like this, like the following here. So they have given you an example, a pattern of question and answer. Now you form your own question and answer based on this pattern. So they said here, Aindaka qalamun. You have a pen. Naam indi qalamun. Yes, I have a pen. So you can make another one for your own. Just choose random words. Don't use qalamun again. Choose another word, another noun, but answer with this naam indi something. And then when you're asking the question to you, use the same thing, indaka something. So you can see, for example, indaka daftarun. Do you have a notebook? Then you answer naam indi daftarun. Indaka darajatun. Do you have a bicycle? Naam indi darajatun. Indaka sayaratun. Do you have a car? Naam indi sayaratun. Indaka, just mention in the nouns we have learned like that. I hope that is clear. Okay. هاتي 5 أسئلة وأجوبة كالمثال الآتية. It's the same thing as we have seen. Make 5 questions with answers or an answers كالمثال الآتية, like the example below. Okay, so عندك قلم, the same way. Do you have? Yes, the same thing. But here you answered in affirmation. Here you are going to answer yani negatively. Here you said yes, I have, yes, I have, yes, I have. But here, if you can repeat the same thing, but you have to answer la ma indi kaza, la ma indi sayaratu, la ma indi. So let's do for, and you see indaka kalam. So this is the pattern they have given us. So we want to use a particular another noun. Let's say daftarun. Indaka daftarun. La ma indi daftarun. No, I don't have a notebook. So you see, indaka darajatun. Do you have a bicycle? La ma indi darajatun. No, I don't have a bicycle. Indaka maktabun. Do you have a table? La ma indi maktabun. No, I don't have a table. So you see, so I can see indaka mirwahatun fi ghurfatika. Do you have a fan in your room? Indaka mirwahatun fi ghurfatika. Do you have fan in your room? La ma indi mirwahatun fi ghurfati. I don't have fan in my room. Hope that is clear. Okay. So that is what they wanted. So we have another one here, which says here أضف الأسئلة الآتية إلى المتكلم والمخاطب والغائب كما هو موضح في المثال. Okay. So here we have Baitun Baiti. What they want is that They have given you a pattern of course, and then they will give you a particular, they are going to provide space for you to complete. So that's why they are saying complete. So this is the example they are giving you. Kalamun, haza kalami, haza kalamuka, haza kalamuhu, haza kalamuha. So kalamun is pen. Haza kalami, this is my pen. Haza kalamuka, this is your pen. Haza kalamuhu, this is his pen. Haza kalamuha, this is her pen. I hope that is clear. So now observe something. So this is the assignment they are giving to us here for us to do. So we are going to answer it in just the pattern they have answered here. This one. Just write haza something. What is there? Haza, like, let me see here. You can see kitabun is here. So we are going to answer here by writing like here. So here you are going to see haza kitabi, haza kitabuka, haza kitabuhu, haza kitabuha. You see? So sarirun, haza sariri, this is my bed. Haza sariruka, this is your bed. Haza sariruhu, this is his bed. Haza sariruha, this is her bed. Ismun, haza ismi, this is my name. Haza ismuhu, sorry, haza ismuka, this is your name. Haza ismuhu, this is his name. Haza ismuha, this is her name. Mindilun, haza mindili, this is my handkerchief. Haza mindiluka, this is your handkerchief. Haza mindiluhu, this is his handkerchief. Haza mindiluha, this is her handkerchief. Ibnun, son. Haza ibnu, you see, this is my son. Haza ibnuka, this is your son. Haza ibnuhu, this is his son. Haza ibnuha, this is her son. Sayaratun, haza sayarati, this is my car. Haza sayaratuka, this is your car. Haza sayaratuhu, this is his car. Haza sayaratuha, this is her car. Miftahun, haza miftahun means what? A key, right? So haza miftahi, this is my key. I said what? Did I say car? Miftahun means the key, right? Key. So haza miftahi, this is my key. Haza miftahuka, this is your key. Haza miftahuhu, this is his key. Haza miftahuha, this is her key. Yadun, the hand. Hand is all called yadun. So for example, tabbati yada abi lahabin wa tabb. Curse is the hands of Abu Lahab. You see, it's a particular ayah. Yadun is coming from yad. Yadun means your hand. So haza yadi, this is my hand. Haza yaduka, this is your hand. Haza yaduhu, this is his hand. Haza yaduha, yaduha, this is her hand, right? Okay. So that is it for that assignment. We have here a clock worktop. So here we are looking at the difference between Lam al-Mulk and then Inda. I told you that Inda also is similar to Lam al-Mulk, right? So let's look at something more about it. Okay, observe here. I hope you can see Inda, and I will have Lam al-Mulk. So if I see Inda, it is similar to, very similar to the Li, the Lam al-Mulk. You can remember we learned Lam al-Mulk, which means possession. And I give you an example. Lillahi mulku samawati wal ard. To Allah belongs the dominion. So it means belonging, belong to something. So Li, I have. It is coming to mean possession. Something belongs to someone, or someone has something. So Li, this ya means is referring to me, the one who is speaking, the mutakallim. So that's why it is called ya or mutakallim. It refers to the one who is speaking that thing. So if you combine the two, it means something belongs to the one speaking. So if I say Li, I have, I am the one who is speaking, so I have, right? The same way Inda is similar to the Lam al-Mulk. They play the same function. It also comes to signify possession. Something is in your possession. So, for example, if I say in the, it also signifies that I have something in my possession. So, for example, in the I have. Li, it also means I have. In Dakia, you have. Lakia means you have. In Daki, you have, but I'm talking to female. Laki, you have. In Dahu, he has. Lahu, he has. In Daha, she has. Laha, she has. So you see, the same, they depict the same meaning. But there is a slight difference. However, there is a slight difference. What is the difference? Observe some here. Indi baitun and then li baitun. Indi baitun, I have a house. Li baitun, I have a house. But the lam al-mulk is stronger than the inda. Please take note. Lam al-mulk is stronger than inda. If I say li baitun, like here, li baitun, it is stronger than indi baitun. Li means I have, it is my own. But if I say indi, I have something in my possession, but it may, listen, it may or may not belong to me. So, for example, I say in the column, someone is going to give me, I'm giving an example. We're in an examination room, I don't have pen. Or someone is trying to give me pen. So I say in the column, I have a pen. There's a pen with me. Literally, there's a pen with me. But that pen, I'm not saying, I may or I may not mean it belongs to me. I may be holding someone's pen. But what I want, the message I want to convey is that there is a pen with me at the moment. I don't know what in my possession, but it may or may not belongs to me. So that is the difference. In that means there is something in your possession that may or may not belong to you, but you have it with you in your possession. But li is also the same thing. It's in your possession, but it belongs to you. So that is why we said the lam al-mulk is stronger than the inda. I hope that is clear. Okay. So in the baytun, I have a house. There is a house in my possession. It may not belong, it may or may not belong to me. Maybe someone's house is, someone gave his house for me to keep at the moment or something. But li, I have, and it belongs to me. So in that kalamun, you have a pen with you. We don't know whether it is yours or not. But like a kalamun, there is a pen with you and it belongs to you. Right? So lahu ainun. Lahu ainun. He has an eye. Li. What means is that whenever we are talking about the parts of the body, ainun, the eye, anfun, the nose, famun, the mouth, uznun, the ear, you don't see in the ainun, I have an eye, or I possess an eye. But you use what? Lam the mulk. Why? You own it. You own your eye. You own your mouth. You own your ear. In that. So when we are talking about your parts of the body, my eye, my nose, my something, in Arabic, you don't use inda. Even though they may mean similar thing, or they may come for to mean possession. But as we said, lam, this one signifies it is your own. And all your body parts belongs to you. You cannot be temporarily holding someone's thing with you, body part. That doesn't belong to you. So of course, when it comes, when you are talking about the body parts in Arabic, we use the lam al-mulk. So you say li. So that's why I say lahu aynun. He has an eye. Li akhun. I have a brother. So also family members. Family members, your brother is always your brother. You don't have something like a temporary brother, a brother who is in your possession, but he may or may not belong to you. There's nothing like that. So when we are talking about family members, we use this lam al-mulk. Why? Because they are ours. Your mother is your mother. Your mother will always be your mother. So all the family members, when we're talking about them, we use li. We don't use inda. We don't use inda. As we say lam, this one is stronger than this one. Okay. No, let's continue. So I hope you have now seen the difference between the lam and then the inda, right? Okay. So we are reading from here, which says, لي أخت واحدة. ألك أخ؟ لا، ما لي أخ. أختي لها طفل صغير. So this is attached pronoun. أختي, my sister. لها, she has. So you see, she has. طفل. طفل means a small child. A child. طفل. So that is صغير, a small child. So طفل صغير, small child, adjective. Naat wa man'ut. So طفل صغير, small child. So what I want is that you can see طفل صغير. They use laha, not inda. Why? There is a family relationship. Ukhti, they are talking about her child, their family. So you can see indahu, indaha, she has. As we said, that the inda is something like that is not for sure. There is something in your possession that may or may not be. But this one, it is her child. So that's why we use laha. So when we are talking about family members as well as body organs, we use the lam in the mulk, but not inda. Okay. So zamili, my colleague, laha akhun. Sorry, lahu akhun. He has a brother, wa ukhtin, and a sister. Again, you can see. So in the kitabun, now you are talking about a book. A book. In the kitabun, have a book. So they are talking about something. Nakulu in the kitabun. Nakulu li akhun. Wala nakulu in the akhun. That's just what we have explained. We use this one for family members, right? Okay. So we have here ma. We have talked about ma. Ma means with. Ma means with. So if you can attach the pronoun like ya, ma'i, with me, ma'ahu, with him, ma'aha, with her, ma'aka, with you, ma'aki, with you, female. You see, kharaja hamidun, ma khalidun. Kharaja hamidun. Hamid left. Ma'a, with Khalidun, with Khalid. Zahaba tabibu. The doctor went. Ma'al muhandisi, with the engineer. So the doctor went with the engineer. So that is clear. Okay. So we have here جلس المدرس مع المدير. The teacher sat with the principal. Man ma'aka, so you see, attached pronoun, yes, attach it. Ma'aka, with you. Ma'a means with, kya, you. So with you. Man, question, interrogative. Man ma'aka ya Ali, who is with you ya Ali? Ma'i zamini, with me is, or with me. Ma'i, with me. Is my colleague. Zamili, my colleague or my mate. Amina to ma'aha, zawjuha. Amina, with her, is her husband. Amina, ma'aha, with her, is her husband. Zawjuha, her husband. Okay. Kharaja abi min al-bayti. My father went out from the house. Right? Man kharaja ma'ahu, who went or who left or who went out with he. Kharaja ma'ahu ammi. Kharaja ma'ahu ammi. Kharaja ma'ahu ammi. What is ammun? Ma mana ammun? What is ammun? Remember the paternal uncle. Ammun is a paternal uncle. The Amun is the paternal uncle. You can remember Amun and Halun. Don't forget, Halun is the maternal uncle. Amun is the Paternal uncle. So my my paternal uncle went out with him. Okay, so this is the what's the name? This one, Asmaul Hamsa that we were talking about. Bintun, sorry, Baitun, Baitun, Baituka, your house, Baituhu, his house, Baituha, her house, Baiti, my house. Now Abun and then Ahun, when you are talking about them, Abuka, Ahuka, Abuhu, Abuhu. Sorry, Abuka, Ahuka, Abuhu, Ahuhu, Abuha, Ahuha, Abi, Ahi. So with the exception of this ya, any other pronoun, the ha, the who, the ka, you are attaching, you have to add wow to them before you attach it. We have explained this, so there's no need to waste time here. So let's continue to read here. We are getting to the end of, we are almost finishing the lesson. So look at here. Let's read here. Abi wa ummi fil bayti. Aina abuka ya Hamidun. So this is it. This we are going to identify the Hamza. What's the name? The Asma'ul Hamza. See, the Asma'ul Hamza we have talked about. Let me show you. This one. For now we are looking at only two. Abun wa Ahun. Abi wa Ahun. This two. This is what we are just seeing. That's what will come in the ders, in the lesson. That's what we are seeing in the lesson. But these three, just relax. Later on, we'll learn them. I said this before, right? We'll learn them further. But Abun, your father, Abun means father. Ahun means brother. So we have looked at how to conjugate them. Like here, we have done for the example. So this is for this, this is for this. This is how you conjugate them. But these three, they will come later on for us to learn. Okay. So let's continue here. We are trying to identify them. So Aina Abuka, this one is, sorry. Okay, that's it. Ya Muhammad, where's your father? Ya Muhammad. Zahaba ila suki. He has went to the market. Ahuka. So this is attached to Hamza to Asma'ul Hamza, right? Ahuka tabibun is your brother, a doctor. La huwa mudarrisun. No, he's a teacher. Zainabu fil Riyadh. Zainab is in Riyadh. Ahuha, her brother. Her brother. Fit Ta'if is in Ta'if, a city in Madinah, in Saudi, right? Wa Abuha and her father. Fil Madinah al Munawwara is in Madinah al Munawwara, right? Okay. So continue here. Has a Talibu, the student. Abuhu, his father. The student, his father. Wazirun is a minister. Wa Ahuhu and his brother. Tajirun Kabirun is a big merchant or a big trader. Zahaba Ahi. So you see here, there's no wow attached. Why? We have said this before. Because of the ya, it's only ya. All the other pronouns, if you are attaching them, you can see the ka, they attach wow. The ha, they added wow. The who, they added wow. But the he, the ya, they didn't attach wow. It's only the ya that has that feature or that characteristic. So I hope you can now see, right? Okay, so that's why I put it in red. So no, attach no signal to it. Okay. إلى المدينة وذهب أبي, right? Again, ذهب أبي إلى الجامعة. ذهب أبي إلى الجامعة. Okay, so Muhammadun. So now we have here Muhammadun, Hamidun, Khalidun, Hamidun, Abbasun, Mahmudun, Hamzatu, Talhatu, Usamatu, Awiyatu, Ikrimatu. So you see, we said the last time that masculine names take tanween. Feminine names doesn't take tanween. So we said Muhammadun has tanween. But Khadija too. It's always Khadija too. Maryama too. Aisha too. Not Aisha tun, not Khadija tun. Feminine names doesn't take tanween. We call them mamnu or mena sarf. There is a there is there is a lesson for that. We don't want to explain it here. We will look at it. It's a very interesting, concept. Very interesting. It will come later on in a particular lesson. In the coming lessons, and we'll learn them. But for now, we just need to know that masculine names can take tanween, double vowel, but feminine names doesn't take tanween. So please take note of that. So that's why we say even masculine names that have ta marbuta, they don't take tanween. If a masculine name is having ta marbuta, like Hamza too, Hamza too, it's like a masculine name. Some people who are male use these names. Hamza too. His name is Hamza too, and he's a male. So it has ta marbuta, but it's a masculine name. So it won't take tanween. Okay, Talha too, Usama too. Usama too is a masculine name, but as far as it has ta marbuta, it won't take tanween. Muawiyah too. Remember Muawiyah. Ikrima too. So in that other. So here, Ikra al-asma'ul atiyah. Ikra al-asma'al atiyah. Wadbut awakhiraha. So here they want us to case ending, for us to put vowel on the last letter. Okay, put vowels on the last letter. Read the following proper names, vocalizing the last letter in each of them. So just what we have seen. If it is a masculine name, put double vowel. If it is a feminine name or a masculine name but having ta marbuta, put one vowel. So Khalidun, Hamzatu, Ammarun, Anasun, Muawiyatu, Hamidun, Usamatu, Ikrimatu, Abbasun, Muhammadun, Talhatun. Talhatu, not Talhatun. It is a masculine name but having ta marbuta. So Talhatu, because of the ta marbuta. I hope that is clear. So now let's look at the kalimatul jadida. These are the new words. Az-zamilu, the mate or the colleague. Az-zawju. This is this particular noun is, let me try to explain. Zawjun is coming from the word zawjun. Of course, that is how it is spelled here, right? Zawjun. So zawjun means, I know what they mean. They mean husband. And if sometimes you see zawjatun, there is ta marbuta added, which means wife, right? So zawjatuhu, his wife. So zawjatun means wife. Zawjun means husband. Without the ta marbuta, it means husband. When the ta marbuta is added, it means wife. But initially, it is coming from the word, or is from zawjun means initially pair. It means pair. When something are in pair, that's what we call zawjun. Zawj. So for example, Allah says in the Quran, وَمِن كُلِّ شَيْءٍ خَلَقْنَا زَوْجَيْنِ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَذَكَّرُونَ. وَمِن كُلِّ شَيْءٍ خَلَقْنَا زَوْجَيْنِ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَذَكَّرُونَ. This is Zariyat, Surah Zariyat. Allah is saying that from his science, among his science, he's mentioning his science, he created things in pairs. For example, day and night, that's pair. Morning and then like day and night, you have cold and then hot weather. They will have like a lot of things, male and female. You see, almost everything Allah created, most of his signs, the shams and then the moon, the sun and the moon, they have opposite functions. One for night, one for day. Masculine, a male and a female. Even plants, they have the male plant, a female plant. So why do you think that this life, similarly, the way things are in pairs, similarly, that's how we will have this life and then the hereafter. Don't think that this life will also be alone, standing alone. So that's what the picture Allah is trying to depict, or the ayah is trying to tell us. let's change that. Just similar things, similarly how things are in pairs. Similarly, that's how we are going to have worldly life and then hereafter. So you see, in that context, it means pair. So even in a lot of things, it means pair. And there are even several other verses that depicts that pair. But most of the time, it is used for zawjun, husband, zawjatun, wife. Okay, wahidun, one. Wahidun means one. I told you we are going to learn the numbers in a particular lesson that is dedicated for it. So we don't need to talk much about it now. Okay, and we have this one, fatan. It means a young man. It means a young man. For example, also in the Quran, you see, when Prophet Ibrahim, alayhi salatu wasalam, he destroyed the idols of the mushrikun. When they came and they were seeing who did this, who did this to our gods? You know, they were coming. They didn't know who they were asking. So some of them said, "Qalu sami'na fatan." This one, "Qalu sami'na fatan yaskuruhum yuqalu lahu Ibrahim." We heard a particular young man. So you see, this word is there. Young. We heard a particular called sami'na fatan, a particular young man. Mentioning them. He already said. So you see, so the fatan, it means a young man. Okay. Now have ma. Ma means with. Tiflu means, of course, child. Kuwait. Yes, the country name Kuwait. So, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. This is the end of the last lesson. Inshallah, we'll continue in our grammar lessons. Before we will now continue from the lesson number 11 to lesson number 23. But the next step from here is the grammar lessons. So see you in the grammar lessons. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.